All right, y'all. Today was supposed to be a completely different video, but plans change. And this is going to end up being one of those quiet, behind the scenes, organizational, future me will thank me for it later on videos. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Unfinished Projects Club. My name is Jen, and today I'm going to organize some of my mini diamond painting kits today. My system isn't perfect. Some of you may have seen something similar, even talked about on Facebook, whatnot. This is a photo storage container. And I have some mini kits in here already. Let me just show you real quick. Holds the, what is this? The sticker sheet, the drills, and then hiding underneath here are the canvases. Now, the reason why I kind of like this system is that anybody that has mini kits knows those boxes really start to accumulate. I have a few already here that these are just a handful. I have a couple that, well, I've got one I got for Christmas. That was perfect. The mini that came with the Diamond Art Club Advent calendar. And then I got a couple paint gem sets during a Black Friday sale. So these boxes just take up a lot of space. Where I can fit these four into these four containers. I believe these are either 4x6 or 5x7 photo storage containers, and I have a case. I'll link everything below in the description box. I think I got this, pretty sure I got this from Amazon. So I will give you the link for it, but this size fits a mini set pretty well. So what we're going to do here is pull apart these kits and repackage them. So we'll start here with the one that's already open. The Diamond Art Club one from the Advent calendar. So we took a look at this already. We took a look at these minis. We have their sticker sheet, the canvases, the drills, and then this is just extra packaging. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna repackage everything. Just gonna put it all in here. Diamond Art Club sets, it's great because the drills come in these nice slim packages that fit. And then what I'm going to do is cut this down a little bit so that it fits nicely in the box or in my case so that I know what I am dealing with. See? Simple, easy peasy, and I'm already down one box. So we'll go ahead and do that with the next mini set here. A friend gave this to me for Christmas because she knows the Gen Xer in me would be thrilled. So again, the drills, Toolkit, we'll worry about that in a moment. Just extra diamond painting instructions. Yep, nothing else in there. My stickers and my canvases. So what we're going to do here is package everything neatly and cut this down. So I know what I've got. Much better than a big bulky box, wouldn't you say? Paint gem kits are a little bit more, let me give myself a wee bit more room here. A little bit more, for lack of a better word. They tend to come with more drills. Toolkit. Yeah, the drills are just a bit bulkier, so they may not fit in here without me opening it all up. And then again, my sticker sheet and the canvases. I can't remember if I left my canvases in this handy dandy little envelope. This is not a full-on unboxing, so I'm not going through all of that. We'll explore it whenever we happen to get to that kit. Real quick though, I do want to look at how I've already stored my other paint gem sets. Yeah, I took them out of the folder. All right. So we've got our canvases, stickers. Now, for this one, it's actually going to work. I've had other ones though where I had to open this up to spread it out. Now with paint gem, I do want to keep the back sleeve, part of the sleeve as well, because sometimes they've got the names of the canvases, like in this case. Sorry if I'm off camera here. So I'm going to keep this too because it does tell us what we've got going on here. But this should fit. I might have to undo that pack. Oh, it's fitting. Look at that. Again, much better than big old bulky box. Also, break down these toolkits too. I'll show you what I've started doing with those. But again here, that's a fatter package. I might need to undo that. Toolkit. Love the little bags that come in though, don't you? Oh, it's stuck. Here we go. Sticker sheet and canvases. Oh, that's pretty. It might fit. All right, so we are cutting down the sleeve. And I want this back one because again, it's telling me what all the canvases are in here. So we're going to put all this in here. Oh, that fit. Awesome. All right, so now I have a big old mess. Let me reorganize a wee bit here. So these three are autumn-esque sets. These are the Around the World mini dazzles. So what I'm going to do, both sets, is take these out and put my Around the World paint gems with the mini dazzles that are of the same theme. I also have some of the National Parks editions. So I'll put those here. I have the mini dazzles that came in last year's advent calendar and this year's advent calendar. Yes, I'm behind in my minis. I also have the New Year's set. And my 80s set. Oh, things aren't right, y'all. Things aren't right. It's gonna... The clips are going the right way. Everything inside's all flipped around. I'm gonna have to fix that. All right, so all my mini dazzles now. Sorry, my camera keeps shaking. I apologize. I'm hitting the table too hard. All organized in here. That makes me feel a whole lot better. I do have a mess to clean up. Now, what it's a multi-placer that fell out of one of the bags, apparently. I'm doing with all of this stuff. I recently got a couple of these types of organizer containers to hang on to the bits and pieces of toolkits that I actually want to keep. Also to organize some of the random tips and whatnot that I have bought. So these are all from like other toolkits. I like the thinner multi-placers. These other ones that tend to be thicker, I am not a fan of, so I have not been keeping these. So what we're going to do, and I like these bags, the paint gem come in because it's a nice bag. But I'm going to dissect my kit here, y'all. So we're going to set aside the wax in the tray. These are plastic tweezers. I might hang on to a set or two because it might be good for getting putty off the canvas, but beyond that, oh, my squishy. And I'm not going to keep this, but I am keeping that. So I'm just going to pull that out. Hold on. Doing that off screen. Pull it out, put it in there, trash. Pull it out. Setting that aside. Wax. These are the thicker multi-placers. I don't want those. Trash. Diamond Art Club, a little different. Hold on. We'll talk about why. I do hang on to these because you never know, but I'm going to pull this thin multi-placer out of it and put it in my kit tray here. The gajillion bags of baggies, I still keep them though because I'm like, I feel bad getting rid of them. The clear wax that now comes with Diamond Art Club. I do like this for placing ABs, even though it does tend to leave a little bit of a residue if you're a heavy placer like me, but I'm still going to keep that. The tray I'm keeping. The wax I'm setting aside. And again, this is a thinner multi-placer, so we'll keep that. So what do I do with all of this stuff now? So that's everything in here. Set that aside. I have a stack of Diamond Art Club trays that's growing here. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm not getting rid of these ones. So I'm setting that aside as well. Sorry, y'all, I'm just moving around in my room here a little bit. This is my Ziploc bag where I'm keeping things that I don't know what to do with, such as squishies. I do have some of those plasticky tweezers in here too. I'm going to keep these ones out though and just put them with my kits that I'm using currently. I also have random pen guts in here, trays. Yeah, that's what's in here. And then I have a bag where I keep putty and wax and the like. So that can, these will go in there. One of those nicer paint gem bags where I'm keeping Diamond Art Club pens. What's this? Just looking through. Oh, here is where I am keeping Diamond Art Club putty / clear wax. Just double checking through my bags here, y'all. And then my bag of baggies. My extensive collection of bags of baggies. This is just some of them. These I'm going to set aside because I like these. This and these tips I'm going to get rid of. It kills me, but I don't see myself recycling these. And then, like I said, these I'm going to keep aside because even though they're plastic, they might be nice for, like I said, digging putty off the canvas that I tend to get. So I will set those aside. So, y'all, I've broken down and organized some minis. Much better than the 4 big boxes that I had sitting around. So feels better. It's not perfect by any means, just a bit more clean, clearer. Usually that's going to be enough, at least for now. So if you are in a season of small resets, like I've been, this is your permission to start with just one thing. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for spending some quality time with me. I appreciate you all. I will see you in the next one. Bye.